Hello, little friends. Welcome to another wonderful story time with Peppa Pig. Today is a super sunny, super hot day. Peppa and George are in their garden, wearing their summer clothes and feeling a little bit sticky. Mommy, Daddy, it's so hot, Peppa says, fanning her face with her hands. George nods. Hot, hot, hot. Daddy Pig, lying in a hammock, chuckles. Indeed, Peppa, it's the perfect day for a trip to the beach. Hooray! Shout Peppa and George, jumping up and down with excitement. So they packed their bucket and spade, a big stripy beach towel, and of course, a delicious picnic prepared by Mummy Pig. They hop into their little red car. Is everybody ready? Asks Daddy Pig. Ready. They all cheer. Off they go, singing their favorite songs on the way to the coast. The sun is shining brightly, and the sky is a brilliant blue. It's going to be the best beach day ever. Or so they think. When they arrive at the beach, the sand is warm and golden. Peppa and George can't wait to start building a giant sandcastle. Let's make it the biggest sandcastle in the whole wide world, says Peppa. George finds some pretty seashells to decorate the castle walls. Daddy Pig tries to put up the beach umbrella, but a little gust of wind keeps trying to play with it. Oh, you silly wind! He laughs. Mummy Pig lays out the picnic blanket and opens the basket. Who wants a yummy sandwich? She asks. But then something strange happens. A little cloud appears in the bright blue sky. Then another one. And another. Soon, the whole sky is covered in fluffy gray clouds. Mummy, Peppa asks, looking up, where did the sun go? The wind starts to blow a little stronger, and it doesn't feel warm anymore. It feels chilly. Daddy Pig shivers a little. That's odd, he says, rubbing his arms. It was so hot just a minute ago. Suddenly, a tiny white flake drifts down from the sky and lands right on Peppa's nose. What's that? She giggles. Then another flake lands on George's hand. And then, more and more begin to fall, swirling and dancing in the air. Is it snowing? Mummy Pig asks in disbelief. Daddy Pig puts on his glasses and looks closely. It is. It's snowing. On a hot summer's day at the beach. How extraordinary! Peppa and George are amazed. They try to catch the snowflakes on their tongues. It's a magical sight. The snowflakes fall faster and faster, covering the golden sand in a blanket of white. The sandcastle now has a snowy roof. We're at a snow beach. Peppa squeals with delight. George roars like a dinosaur, a snowy dinosaur. They forget all about swimming and start to make snowballs instead. Asterisk splat. Asterisk Peppa throws a soft snowball that lands on Daddy Pig's tummy. Oof, he laughs. A snowball fight it is. Everyone joins in the fun. Mummy Pig helps George make tiny snowballs, and Daddy Pig builds a little snow fort behind the picnic blanket. They laugh and play, their giggles echoing across the snowy beach. But the wind gets colder, and their summer clothes aren't very warm. Brr, chatters Peppa. I'm starting to feel a bit cold now. George shivers and hugs Mummy Pig. I think our surprising snow day is getting a little too chilly, says Mummy Pig. Let's pack up and go home for some nice, warm, hot chocolate. Back in their little red car, they turn the heater on high. Outside, the world has turned into a winter wonderland. Trees that were green just a few hours ago are now covered in snow. I can't believe it, says Daddy Pig, driving carefully. From a sunny beach day to a snowstorm, what an adventure. When they get home, their house is warm and cozy. Mummy Pig makes everyone a big mug of hot chocolate with yummy marshmallows floating on top. They all sit by the window, wrapped in warm blankets, sipping their drinks. They watch the beautiful snow fall outside. Today was the best day ever, says Peppa. First it was summer and then it was winter. George agrees with a happy sigh. We built a sandcastle and a snow fort all in one day. Daddy Pig smiles. It just goes to show, he says, that sometimes the most unexpected days turn out to be the most memorable. Peppa and George snuggle up, feeling warm, happy, and ready for whatever surprise the next day might bring. What a strange and wonderful day for Peppa and her family. A hot summer's day that turned into a snowy adventure. It reminds us that even when things don't go as planned, they can turn into something even more fun and exciting. Thank you for joining our story time today. If you had fun, don't forget to like this video and follow our channel for more amazing Peppa Pig tales. See you next time, little friends. Goodbye.